Board games, board games, it's what we're going to play. Board games to enjoy our day. Board games, we'll play Abandon All Artichokes. Board games, it's filled with veggie jokes. You are starting off with 10 cards, and then you try to get rid of all your artichokes. It's not hard, but it's hard to do it before the other player because they're all trying to do it a little bit faster. And of course, I'm playing it with my very good friend, Sarah, who's over there and is going to lend me her voice and presence for this bit. And now we're going to play this game, which has become a hit. Anyway, playful shenanigans is what we're all about. Playful shenanigans. I'm not going to shout. Hello and good afternoon, good morning, good whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope you are having a wonderful day. And I am Bez. And here is, of course, Sarah.
That's me.
And we are playing Playful Shenanigans, which happens every Tuesday at 4 p.m., which is 11 a.m. New York. But you are even earlier than that, I believe. Is that correct?
9 a.m. here in New Mexico. Yep.
And New Mexico, like, this is near to Las Vegas, right?
No, super near. There's all of Arizona in the way.
Okay. Same time zone?
No, actually, Arizona is its
I'm just trying to think myself out of this hole, and I keep falling further and further.
Arizona is its own little, like, precious self over there. They don't use daylight savings time. So they are sometimes with us. In the winter, they are with us. They are on mountain time in the winter, and in the summer, they're on Pacific time.
And I think I'm able to, so I'm going to actually share this, which I think I'm able to share. So there we go. There's the USA and there's Mexico.
Yeah, so that's Arizona, and then Las Vegas is Las Vegas is up in the like little corner there of Nevada.
Okay, yeah. So they're both in the sort of west south-ish of the USA. But yeah, there's a bit of difference. There's Texas. Oh, and there's Houston. Is Texas actually multiple time zones?
No, Texas is all in the well, no, I take that back. The little tiny like triangle that's underneath New Mexico there is definitely in our time zone, and the rest is central.
So I was thinking that's pretty gosh darn wide.
Yes.
And so, yeah, if anyone cared about USA, and there's USA, and there's all the countries, and there I am, somewhere around here. Well, that's enough information.
Yeah, don't show people where you live. Oh, there's my house. No, don't do that.
I mean, I tell people within, a few miles, it's fine. But hello, Flo. It's lovely to see you from Vegas, where we were talking about where you are, in fact, a couple of hours away, I guess. And so, relatively close. I mean, it's almost like, just a country away. By European standards, I mean.
Right.
It's like, but Flo, lovely to see you. We are playing Abandon All Artichokes. If you or anyone else joining in wants to play it on Board Game Arena, you are able to play it. But first, let's talk about who we are. So, as people should know, I'm Bez, and what I've recently been enjoying is I unboxed a few things this morning, and then I got distracted by, looking up the rules, so maybe I shouldn't have unboxed them after all. Maybe that should have been a rewards next week after I had actually finished all my work. But I have been showing everybody all my in case you haven't seen my stream
Yeah.
this morning on
You
my
need
wee
to make
whimsical
yourself
creatures.
bigger to show these because these are cute. Make yourself like the only person in the screen there. There
I'll
you
do
go.
this. And so this is all my things that you can see, and little creatures, and what. So, and I've been thinking about the. Yeah, I can't flip through.
Oh,
But I've been thinking about the title thing. I really need to get myself finishing off the art today, finishing it off tomorrow, and then hopefully tomorrow evening I will be able to relax. But yeah, my brain is completely frazzled with trying to get all this done. And thank you very much, Flo. And Flo says, I'm working now, so can't play, but I've played this game with my niece and we enjoyed it. Is that in real life? I have heard that Emma. So, well, we'll talk about the game in just a moment. But so I've talked about what I've been doing. I've talked a wee bit about who I am. I'm best known for Yogi. I'm looking forward to UK Games Expo. Who are you? What have you done that you enjoyed, Sarah? And what are you looking forward to?
I'm Sarah from Big Girl Games. I just a couple weeks ago, so I was here 2 weeks ago because I'm on every 2 weeks, and I was just finishing up a competition game for the Button Shy 18 card RPG challenge, and had another idea for another 18 card RPG that is just super cute. So I've been putting some energy into creating that. I have playtesters lined up to start playtesting it kind of over the course of several weeks, and yeah, that's what I've been working on. And I'm actually looking forward to a convention, another online convention, because I'm not quite ready to go yet. That's in August. And I think it's called PC Online. But Riley Stock and some other folks are organizing that. And I'm going to get to actually play test my big cooperative deck builder, which has been kind of on the back burner for about a year. So, yeah.
When you say a cooperative deck builder, is that a deck for everyone and you're playing cooperatively, or are you cooperating on a giant deck?
No, everybody has their own deck, and then play cooperatively to solve a water scarcity problem. So it's in my like educational wheelhouse.
Wow, so this is really tying in with, your expertise.
Yeah, that game is actually what brought me into the industry. So I'm hoping to finally get that going in the next year or so.
And Flo or anyone else watching, feel free to tell us, what have you enjoyed? Yeah. What are you looking forward to? And yeah, what are you up to? Yeah, talking about conventions and feeling a wee bit nervous about them. I am feeling a wee bit nervous about UK Games Expo. I did get a message from the NHS. I want to actually double check it. It says that I can get a second vaccine earlier than I wanted. If I want that, I could go on Friday between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. and they would give me a vaccination if I want, or on Sunday 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So that's a very wide thing. So basically they're saying, hey, we've got extra space, please come in, do walk-ins. And that would still give me 2 weeks before UK Games Expo to have had my second vaccination. But from the perspective of, passing it on to other people, that doesn't necessarily make it less risky for other people, does it?
Right.
And so I'm still going to be, I told Jason, okay, I'm putting you in charge. Make sure that you bring hand sanitizer. We're going to encourage people to have a wee spray before they sit down. And the games that we're going to be playing are games that don't require people to touch things, like Wee Whimsical Creatures, or I should say a game about Wee Whimsical Creatures. So I've decided the full title, I'm still working this out, a game about Wee Whimsical Creatures and trying to identify them based on someone making noises. And hello, Seeker's Cash, who says, and continue wearing masks. Yes, and so I am going to be wearing masks throughout the thing. Jason, who's there with me because of their own issues, can't do that throughout the entire convention, but we'll be doing that during the busiest times. And we'll try to do what we can. But yes, playing games where we're not all handling the same things where it's maybe based on someone making noises, that feels a lot more friendly compared to, and even Wibble, where, okay, someone can move the cards over to you, and other games where someone else, like we can have a little croupier almost kind of sorting them out. But it's a difficult thing, and hopefully it'll all be okay. Fingers crossed. Anyway, shall we talk about Abandon All Artichokes?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a game. I have played it, I believe, at least 10 times.
Okay, good.
Don't know how many times. Can you actually find out how many times you've played? Oh, there, games played 35. There you go. And I have only won 15 of them. So I'm a bit less than 50% on my victories. But I really got into this game a week and a half ago. I just spent the entire Saturday, even though I wanted to start drawing, but I didn't, because this one just sucked me in, and I just kept playing and playing. And it's one of those games where I think, okay, I'll do one more game. Okay, one more game. Okay, hey, this is lovely. Okay, I actually enjoy playing with you. Shall we just play a couple more? Okay, fine. And then you end up playing like 10 games with the one person, and then you go off and then you play another 10 games with someone else. It is just okay. So Seeker's Cache, if you want to join us, let me know and I will invite you. Let me know your board game arena thing, and I will absolutely make this a free player thing. But for those who don't know, it is all about starting off with 10 artichokes. Each turn you get one of the cards, and the cards have special effects. They might let you trash your compost your artichokes, I should say, which is basically getting them out the game. They might say you can swap cards with the other player, and the beetroot does funky, interesting things. And yeah, it's all about the cards you select. That's basically what it all comes down to. And I would say it's maybe 30% the cards you select, and 30% the order in which you play the cards, and 40% luck. But that might just be me being a bit grumpy because I've clearly won less than half my games. I don't know.
Oh, well, I'm looking forward to it because, of course, I mean, this game has been very popular with everyone that I know in, board game Twitter, and I'm excited. I have not yet played it, so I'm an artichokes virgin, as it were.
Have you actually eaten artichokes in real life, though?
I have eaten artichokes, yes. Yes, I just had artichokes a week or two ago, so yeah.
And Seekers, I wish you all the best with packing, and that sounds really exciting. I hope you are. Where are you moving to? I mean, don't be doxing yourself, but are you moving very far away? And yeah, I hope I assume it's somewhere better, so awesome. And hello, Alex.
Same here.
I
love artichokes. But I feel like you're not allowed to love them in that way in this game. I don't know. I haven't played it, so I'm soon to find out.
Oh, Seekers is moving from Kansas City, Missouri to near Sacramento, California.
Ooh, all right,
is
cool.
Lovely. The only thing I know about Kansas is that Kansas City the same that's a different Kansas, presumably, to the Wizards of Oz, Kansas.
Yes, Kansas City, Missouri is actually in the state of Missouri, but it's like right across the line, if I remember correctly.
Is Kansas an actual state?
Yes, there's also Kansas. Okay. Yeah.
And Wizards of Oz is based off Kansas.
The actual state of Kansas, yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank you. See here where Bez learns about American geography. And Alex, if you would like to join in, let us know. But I am just going to start this. As you can see, it is a beta game. So, and there's also Kansas City, Kansas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blimey. So much Kansas going on. Let us start the game.
Okay, and why am I not in the game on my page? Oh, go to game. Okay.
So I am first. Okay. The really nice thing about Board Game Arena is you can hover over everything, and it just gives you all the things. Also, if you hover over the artichokes, they say little things like, okie dokie, did you know I have thorns? And So that's just a totally
Looking
random
forward to being abandoned by you. Aw. Oh. They're so cute. Oh my gosh.
thing.
Oh. Do they actually say it? Do the cards like in real life say those things, or is that just
No,
a board game arena?
that's purely for Board Game Arena.
Oh, that's so cute.
But I think they do have slight graphical differences, and every slightly different one graphically says a different thing, which is just fantastic.
Yeah.
So, start of the game, I choose one of these cards. Onion, compost an artichoke. Compost means that you take it completely out of the game. No one else is going to get access to it, and put this card on top of someone else's discard pile. Like most deck builders, once you've run through your draw pile, you will shuffle your discard, put it at the bottom, turn it into a new draw pile and draw from that. Eggplants is really interesting because you can compost an artichoke, but then all people need to pass 2 cards to the left.
Yeah.
So if you don't have artichokes and your opponent has a couple of artichokes, this can kind of bite you. Carrot is probably going to be the one that I go for, which is just compost exactly 2 artichokes along with this card. And potato is a really interesting one where you reveal the top card, you compost if it's an artichoke, otherwise you discard it. And actually, I am going for the potato strategy. So first I click the potato, and now it's you.
Okay. All right. So what I'm not understanding here is you only have one card at a time. I'm sorry, I'm doing this on 2 different screens.
So you have your 5 cards. This is the top bit is like the market. You get to choose any of them, and right now you're only going to have the 1 card from the market to activate, if you know what I mean. So the new one is Leak, which can be really mean. Reveal the top card of an opponent's deck, put it into your hand or on top of their discard pile. So if it's an artichoke, then you discard it. If it's a good card, then you steal it from them. But in future turns, more of these nice vegetables are going to be in your deck. Some of them, like the onion, will go to the other person, but most of them will, and some of them, like the carrot, will head out of the game, but most of them will keep making your deck better and better.
Okay, so I don't see my deck yet. I just get...
Your deck is 10 artichokes.
Oh, okay. So these 5 artichokes are my hand.
Yes, exactly.
Is what you're telling me. I gotcha. All right, so let me ask one more question, because I haven't played it. I haven't read the rules. When I take something from the market, does it happen immediately, or does it just go into my discard pile?
When you choose a card, it goes into your hand, you get to do the effect, and then it goes into your discard pile if applicable.
Okay. All right, so for fun, I'm going to take the leak, not because I'm mean, I just am. All right, and then I get to do the thing. And so how do I do the thing?
So you click on the vegetable.
All right.
And then you see my artichoke, so you decide whether you want to take it, which would be bad for you.
Right. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay.
And I love.
I think I'm set.
And Alex says, talking about Wizards of Oz, maybe it's actually in Texas. Texas City, the one in Kansas.
That's very possible.
Okay.
I lived in Amarillo, where the wind blows like constantly all the time. So yeah. Oh gosh, that wasn't what I meant to do. Whoops. Okay. I have no idea what this does. Yes.
You get that one. You get to compost the card, but it's only if you have at least 3 artichokes.
Okay.
So a really nice one, but not in the late game.
Yeah. I clicked on it instead of hovering.
Going to take the corn, and first I will play the potato, which got rid of an artichoke. So you can see at the top, You don't get this in the real game, but just to help, because everything moves quite quickly, I've got 6 artichokes in my hand, in my deck. I mean, 5 cards in my hand, 2 cards in my deck, 1 card in my discard pile. And so those numbers are really helpful. I'm going to take the corn, and corn lets me put something on top of my deck to have a nicer turn next turn.
All right, I think I'm going to take the carrot. Okay, and then can I play both the leek and the carrot?
No, because the carrot you can only do if it's your only turn, as your only play action.
I should do that, though, to get rid of 2 artichokes. Okay, all right. Oh, how cute is this?
And Alex says, no, Kansas City is in Missouri. Missouri City is in Texas. Texas City is also in Texas.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, do I want... Which one do I like the best? I think I'm going to take this. And we pass 2 cards to each other, which will almost certainly be artichokes.
Yeah.
And I cannot play the carrot, so that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Well, I like the broccoli, but I think I am going to once again take a carrot and play it to get rid of multiple artichokes.
Okay. So I think I'm rather have peas. I will first see what I get. Oh, beets is exciting.
What does the beet do?
So that means that we reveal random cards, and if they're both artichokes, then we get rid of them. Otherwise, we swap them.
That's
this
fun.
Can be a really vicious one.
Yeah.
Especially if I play it as my last one. And I will take the peas, and there's another carrots and beetroot. I see neither of us are going for onions.
Yeah, not for any reason. The other things have been fun. Plus, I got broccoli by mistake, but it's fine. All right, so I'm going to play my broccoli. And then I'm going to play my leek.
Oh, phew.
And then... I think I'm going to hold on to my beet for now.
Really? Okay.
Yet. I don't know. Should I not?
I mean, normally you can't see the other person's hand, but
right.
I mean, you have a better than even chance of getting something from me that isn't an artichoke.
All right.
So yeah, there you go.
Ooh, all right. Well, thank you. I now have peas.
Right. I think. Okay, so now you've got 3 artichokes. You suddenly took the lead, and I am behind. I think I need to get rid of that carrot. So I'll do the potato. Disappointing. Grab the carrot just to stop you having it. And...
Oh, wow. All right. Those little onions are so angry looking. They make me happy. I'll take some peas. Peas are kind of fun. All right, so I shall play broccoli. And I shall play my peas. Ooh, I'll take another beet.
Ooh.
And I'll play my beet. Yes. I can't play cards from my hand now. What? Okay.
Okay, so we both revealed... Oh, nice. Congratulations.
What?
So,
I won? How did that happen?
so because at the end you had a hand of cards and none of them were.
Oh, cool. So even though I still had an artichoke in my deck, the
Exactly. You
hand I
just need to draw
drew.
5 that do not contain an artichoke.
All right. Okay. All right. Cool. Are we going to
So,
play again? How would I know what
yeah.
I'm doing? Oh, because yeah, I can see how total randomness helped me win that game because I was like, and now what do I do?
There are things like the shuffle of the deck, the beetroot, the leek, the potato, these kinds of play into that. But there's definitely a lot of possibilities within this. And I feel like it's light enough that different situations keep coming up. I have made a game, by the way, if you are able to accept it.
Let's see.
And if anyone else wants to join in,
Yes.
Alex, or anyone else, let me know, and I will, of course, invite you. Right. Go to game. You start off.
All right. Oh, what do I want to start with? I mean, it would be nice to get the beet so that you don't get it. Oh, you know what, though? The beet is nice early because we can get some composting done. So let's do that. Let's do some composting.
Okay. So that's interesting. That makes my deck a wee bit smaller as well.
All right.
Taking the broccoli for some early advantage. I'm going to go with the peas. Let's see what the peas gives me. I will take the potato.
I never got corn in the last one.
Well, it might be worth taking just
so when it says play this card with an artichoke,
that means that the artichoke you play with it has to go into your discard pile.
I gotcha. Okay. All right. So I will go ahead and do that because.
So interestingly, there's a corn and leek strategy and peas where you're kind of bulking up your deck, and maybe you have so many non-artichoke cards that you get to draw a hand of non-artichokes, even though you might still have like 6 artichokes in your deck. Conversely, you can go like the hyper deck thinning strategy where you even end up with like 2 cards, and that's literally it.
Oh, that's fine. I'm still helping you out inadvertently, but you know, I like playing all my cards.
I'm going to go with the carrots.
Nice.
Seems like a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beetroot is a tricky one. Ideally, you kind of want to use it when there's only one of it in your hand, and you've got an artichoke, but your opponent might not have an artichoke, or at least they've got maybe some things that aren't. Oh, you stole my potato! Darn you! Oh, that is mean. Wow.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be mean.
Hey, I'm not. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
All right. That might be worthwhile.
Oh wow!
Oh,
you managed to hit the one card in my hand that wasn't an artichoke. Very nice.
It's so random, though.
That's the thing. Like, I think it is a very high variance game.
Yeah.
But it is, yeah, as you say, there's a lot of joy to it. Ultimately. So.
And I mean, these cute little veggies really help with that because they're so funny. What do I want? So I can't use that. All right, let's grab some more peas. Peas are fun. I'll play my potato. All right, thank you, potato. Let's see. I will play my piece. Ooh, I haven't seen this before, have
Pepper.
Put a card
I've not seen Pepper.
That's fun. I'll take that just because it's
Well,
fun and different. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh
And
no, I've just not seen it for marginally over a week. But yeah, I remember Pepper now.
Let's see. I'll take another beet with those peas. And then I can't play my broccoli, so I will play the beet that's in my hand because I'm a big meanie. Oh,
Fair.
reveal the top card. Okay. All right, let's give you that back. I don't need another artichoke. Okay.
Are you sure? Okay, so I think the only way for me to possibly win is to start getting more things from you. So let's see. I definitely need to take the beetroot. Let's see what's in your discard pile. Artichoke, I will give it back to you. Corn, let me line up something for next turn and do that. And with my beetroots, let's see if I stole your corn and gave you an artichoke. Mwahaha.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so do I want some more peas?
And Alex continues with the geography lesson. Georgia City is in Missouri. Missouri City is in Texas. Nevada City is in California. Vermont City is in South Dakota. Washington City is in California. Is this true? Michigan City is in Indiana.
Could be. It totally
Arkansas
could
City
be.
is in Kansas. Virginia City is in Montana. Colorado City is in Texas. Washington City is also in Utah. Kansas City is in Missouri. Virginia City is also in Nevada. Wow. That is ridiculous.
All right, so I'm gonna do that, and that's gonna be my whole turn. All right.
Okay, I need a leek. First, I will abandon an artichoke with my broccoli. Then the potato will let me actually widen this. I revealed the broccoli from my deck. And finally, hopefully, I stole one of your good cards. But with only one artichoke in your deck, you're probably going to win anyway.
All right. Well, let's have my little onion friend. I will use my little onion friend.
And that's it. So no matter what you do, you've got no artichokes and you win. Nice. Shall we play a couple? How are you finding it?
This is super cute. I can see why everybody is so excited about it. So yeah, I will definitely play it again if you want to keep playing. I'm not. And
I will add the rhubarb promo to the game.
Ooh.
So rhubarb is just a new vegetable. I think rhubarb is actually really, really good. And there we go. It's already there.
Compost this card to refresh the garden. Oh, cool.
But I still went with the potato to start.
Interesting.
The only downside of rhubarb is, remember, it doesn't let you play the carrots afterwards. But basically, rhubarb can become whichever card you need it to be. So if you're just because I wish I had a potato, then grab the rhubarb and refresh the thing.
I mean, okay, so just because I like playing whatever is new, I'm gonna grab the rhubarb and I'm just gonna do it. Oh no, because then I lose it, right? Oh, yeah. I shouldn't have done that. So I'll
No,
grab
no, that's fine. And then you could do a rhubarb chin. You could just grab the rhubarb again and again if you want.
I see. Okay. Well, I'm gonna grab the leek, even though I did that wrong, just because I'm still learning, and that's gonna be
Okay, I'm going to. I guess I'm bulking up my deck this game.
Yeah, that actually worked pretty well for me last time.
Boom.
Oh wow, lots of leeks. I do like broccoli early on though. So I will use my broccoli, and then just for giggles, I will use my leek.
And Alex talks more about the geography, makes you wonder who was in charge of naming things. I think that's the thing. There's no single person. Like if there was a single designer like there is with games, then it would probably be a little bit more logical.
Yeah. Or at least that person's logic. Oh, did you grab another corn? I didn't even. Oh.
I did grab another corn. I am going to grab.
I never did get to play my pepper in the last game.
Let's see. Firstly, my potato. Boom. My potato hit. I'm going to take a carrot for later and play a rhubarb.
Ooh.
And I will take a potato. Oh no, because I know that the potato isn't the best thing. I should have taken a beetroot. That was a bad move.
Oh no.
I will end turn.
All right, well, I will take a beet because you know I love them, and I'll play my beet, although we'll probably both get to compost, which is fine. And then
It's interesting because the beetroot is such an equalizer, because if someone has hardly any artichokes, it's far more likely to hurt them. So it's a really good catch-up mechanism, that one card.
I do. I like it. I like it. All right. Okay. All right.
Okay. I'm
not out of this game yet. Although I think your strategy is better this time than mine.
To just take the one thing. So, I mean, carrots, an interesting one, because you are giving up all the potential benefits of literally everything else.
I'll just play my beetroot and see what happens. All right, I keep helping you. You're going to win this time because I keep helping you. Ooh, eggplant. Ooh, tough.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. Nothing great on the thing. Maybe eggplant or onion. I'm really struggling to decide. I'll go with the onion, even though it goes to you, and I will go with the beetroot. And hey, I stole your corn. Oh.
All right. Oh. All right. Well, I'm going to take the eggplant. And
very nice. Because now I have to give you something that isn't an artichoke.
I got my corn back. Oh, and it's in my hand, so I can actually play it. Right? Yeah. All right. All right. Great. Because I wanted to get those peas. What?
Oh, wow. So you had a deck of 12 cards with 5 artichokes, and you drew 5 of them that were not artichokes.
Oh my gosh. That's so, but I mean, that wasn't even like strategically something I was expecting. Like it just
congratulations,
happened.
that's the game. And
oh my
Hello
gosh.
to Panic, who says, hello, have I missed any
Ah!
arty jokes?
Arty jokes.
I'm afraid
have
that we have not
not
had many
made
puns.
any arty jokes yet today.
So we're just getting
unfortunately.
to the heart of things right now. If you would like to play along with us, Panic, you absolutely can. I am happy to keep playing one, maybe two, depending on how quickly these go, and then we'll stop in 10 minutes and just wrap up.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And yeah, let's see who. Oh, Sarah's going first again.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Pepper is really an interesting one because it can also help you win a little bit faster than normal bottles.
I think, you know what? I think I'm going to start with the carrot.
Solid
just
start.
because it's a good way to start out. All right. I'm happy with that.
Okay, I'm going to go with potato, I think.
All right. Okay.
There are a couple of really interesting combos like onion and leek, where if someone has hardly any cards and then you play an onion and then you play the leek to take. I had a game where I played the onion, then I played the leek to take the onion back from them, and then I played the onion again, and then I had a pepper, and then I used the pepper to, and then I.
Oh yeah, that's
the
great.
Onion. Nothing particularly good this turn that I can see, unfortunately.
Ooh, all right.
Double potato.
So I shall potato.
Potato.
And I shall play my potato, and I shall compost. Yay! And then
yeah, it seems like you only have eyes for your potatoes.
I do.
Ooh.
Oh, I'll potato again. Ha ha ha! All right.
Which artist was the best auto mechanic? Vincent van Gogh. And hello, Dutch Yoda, who says, I hope the sequel be called Exterminate Every Eggplant.
Yes. I hope for that one as well. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the eggplant in real life. Although there are a couple things that I like, but in general.
So you've really taken the lead. It was equal a moment ago, but now you've only got 4 out of 7. I've got 9 out of 11. That's really not good times. Let me start off, hopefully getting rid of an artichoke, and then yeah, let's grab that.
Well, what do I want? I'm going to take the little pepper just because it's fun. When you have cards. Oh, I don't have cards in my discard pile? Oh, okay. So, you can't play cards from your hand now. Why does it keep telling me that? I don't understand.
Because have you chosen a card from the market?
Yes, I have. All right. There we go.
Okay. I'm going to go with another rhubarb. Let's try and steal some of your things. Yes, thank you. I'm going to play my other rhubarb. Ooh. Let's do that. And my potato helped me compost the thing. I
Yay.
can corn it up, maybe with a carrot. I'm thinking that might be useful next turn. And beat it up, hopefully. Oh! Well, that hurts me. I had a 1 in 2 chance of giving you an artichoke, and it was a coin flip. I don't know how many artichokes you had in your hand, but I've got a feeling I was slightly unlucky, but I don't know.
Well, I will say that I did have a majority of artichokes at the time.
Ah, well.
So, let's see. Do I want to do that? I think I do. I think I'm going to just use this friendly little carrot, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, so that means because you've only got one single artichoke, I need to take this onion and not use it, because otherwise you're going to take the onion and win. So there we go. Use the carrot.
Okay, let's see. What do I want to do?
Yeah, it's interesting, the whole naming convention where Emma Larkins was saying, starting off, coming up with a whole bunch of alliterative names, and then people said, "Ooh, Abandon All Artichokes, I'd buy that." It's like, well, I haven't even decided what this game should be yet, but it's really interesting having...
All right, I think I'm gonna, let's see, what is this? Yes, I'm gonna play my little pepper, and then I'm gonna grab a card, and I'm not gonna play anything else at this point.
Phew, you haven't won yet. Okay, let's see. Oh, I need to grab... Oh yeah, actually, eggplants is really nice for me now, I think. So first, potato.
You catching up with me?
Corn it up and put some eggplants on top, and then let me... Oh, I messed up. Oh, I can't believe I did that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a terrible... I can't believe... I'm so disappointed in myself.
Friend, I just gave you my last artichoke.
Yeah, I know. That's it. Yeah.
Oh.
That's it. You have no artichokes, you win.
Oh, but did I win, or did you force me to win?
I mean, you did make some good choices. There was some luck, and I made a bad choice for sure. Shall we have one last game, because we're still only 48 minutes in, so one last game.
Okay, all right.
And maybe I will actually win one of them. I noticed that since we started playing, there we go. Games played 4, games won 4.
Oh god.
Okay. I start.
Right,
Boom. Rhubarb. Let's see. Yeah, even though it's helping you, I'm going to...
Yeah, I found that to be pretty useful right from the beginning.
The only downside is that if you got something nice like a potato, then you might even get another potato very soon, which
Mm-hmm.
but the same might potentially apply to me. Oh,
All
I did it
right.
right.
All right. I think I'm going to take peas.
Ooh, interestingly, how many games have I won?
Oh gosh.
Today I've won none, but if you mean overall, I think it's like 15 or something like that. My win average was a bit less than 50%, and now it's a lot less than 50%. You don't have to apologize. Let's get that.
Okay. All right. Let's take corn and let's start with corn and grab. You know, the pepper's kind of fun.
Ooh.
Oh.
Peas are really interesting because as soon as someone takes peas, both people know that they're going to get their decks are going to get a lot bigger.
I don't know if that was the right decision, but
oh my gosh!
Hello, potato.
Damn you!
Okay, all right. It's fine.
Okay, I think I'm going to take the carrots and get rid of things.
Mm-hmm.
Might help me catch up.
Although
you have more than half nice cards, so maybe it's time for me to start trying to steal. Yeah, beetroots and leeks are really interesting potential mean ones. And of course, the thing is, with 3 players, suddenly you're deciding who to target, so it's not just always targeting the other person.
Right, exactly. It would be fun. It would be fun to play with more. And how many total can play? Like, is it up to 4, or can you have more than that?
I think it's like 5. I think it might be 4. I can't quite remember. Let me take that one. And then I'm definitely giving you an artichoke this time. Well, we just composted them. That's fair enough.
I liked potatoes. Let's see what happens when I potato. Oh, I keep getting that, friend. That's fine. Nope, I don't want to do that. Let's see what happens with my peas. Oh, let's each have a potato.
Officially all right. 2-4, Alex. Is that a football match that you're talking about, or?
I will do that, and I'm gonna assume I can't play that. Oh, I can. I don't have. Oh, that was stupid.
Yeah, that's how I messed up. Oh wow, you still won. You drew.
I don't even know how. Like, I honestly don't even know how that happened.
Because you have 6 cards in your deck. You've got 15 cards, and you drew 5 cards that aren't.
No, I know, but I mean, like, I was not even paying attention to. Like, I'm assuming on a physical game, you can like look through your discard pile, like you can with most card games, and so you could go, oh, ha, all of my artichokes are here, but I never even thought about it.
Yeah, it's one that it would be interesting to see, oh, where are they? And kind of have that post-game thing. I noticed that in terms of yellow, I'm down to 100. You're 165. Where's my, there we go, stuff. I thought you hover over something to, I can't remember where you go to see how many games you've won or how many you've lost. okay, I'm proposing a rematch, but I don't want to actually rematch. I just want to check. Okay, I've played apparently now 40 games, and I've won 15 of them.
Ah, I see.
Mm.
So if I
Whereas you
accept, then
have
I can see. Oh, I
you
see.
have won 5 out of 5.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You are literally undefeated.
Oh my gosh.
That is pretty formidable.
Well, I'm not. I don't. It doesn't seem that way playing this game, but I am not the kind of person who is like winning all the games, right? I'm if you look at like all of my stats on Board Game Arena, you'll see that I am not I'm not that girl, but I do like it, and I don't like it because I'm winning. I like it because it's actually clever and funny, and the art is cute, and I want to look at the little veggies, and I want to tell little stories with them. That's who I am. I want to give them little names. Oh.
I like it because it is diverse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of ways that the game can go. You can sometimes end up like you did with a deck of. Let me actually. Where. Can I look up our previous games? But yeah, if you see final game situation. So in our final game, you had 15 cards. 6 of them were artichokes.
Mm-hmm.
And so out of the 9 cards that were not artichokes, you managed to draw them all.
Mm-hmm.
And some games end like that. One of the game ended with me making a ridiculous mistake with the eggplant, where you gave me your final one away and you got down to 0. There's been a couple where you've gotten down to 0, and there's been a couple where you've ended with enough cards that you still had artichokes in your deck.
Right.
And I think all of the effects of the cards are incredibly diverse. You've got the potato that has a little bit of randomness, and it maybe gets rid of a card. It's more effective at the start, less effective at the end. You've got the carrot, which is more of a commitment towards the end, because as you get more cards that you would otherwise like to be able to do, you can't do them. You've got the broccoli, which is more important, and like all of the cards feel like they've got their own little strategy. And like the pepper is really interesting because the pepper basically doesn't do anything unless you've got a bunch of cards, and it's like, okay, this card I actually really want to have. I want to be able to use that one again, and so it seems almost like a mid-game card, if you know what I mean, or potentially a late-game card to just get if you were going to draw potentially 4 non-artichokes, and the 5th one would have been an artichoke, then by peppering it up and getting a non-artichoke on top, you are going to win the game.
Yeah.
And so it's, and Alex says it's a great feat to be able to make a deck building game like this without currency, where each card is roughly worth the same amount, and 100%. I feel like for me, with the rhubarb expansion, I'm pretty much always picking rhubarb. But then again, I've not actually managed to win against Sarah. But I do still maintain that it feels to me like it is a good 40% luck, maybe 30%. Which cards am I going to choose? Which card am I going to take? And 30% of it's little things like, okay, not playing your aubergine if you don't have enough artichokes to give away. Okay, when do you play your beetroot? Okay, remember to play your potato as your first thing because you don't want to then put something on top with your corn or something else. And remember to play your leek at the appropriate time. Or sometimes you get a little interesting combo with the onion leek, which can be really nasty. And I don't think this game is going to appeal to people who want to be able to look back and say, okay, that's why I lost. Okay, that's the reason, and have like a reasoning for everything, if you know what I mean. I don't think this game is going to appeal to those people, but for people who just enjoy doing things and seeing them have effects, and sometimes
Yeah.
those effects work in a great variety of ways. There's an exciting amount of variance for here.
Yeah.
It's just moments of delight, moments of emotional and this really makes me think, yeah, this could be a game that I would absolutely be happy to have in a wee pocket or something. And I think it's I had to look online to find, okay, what's the card ratios, and it's just a straight 10 of each. So I think it's really fantastic game, and I feel like Emma Larkins has done a great job. And I heard that when presented, there were fewer things, and then there were like lots more things, and then Gamewright and Emma kind of worked together quite a bit to find. And I would love to chat about some of the other things. And yeah, I just think it's a great. I honestly think this is a fantastic design.
I do
And
too. Yeah, I think it's the kind of game. So I'm always with my gaming group looking for a mix of light to heavy, because when we get back in person, right, we have large groups of people who come to play together. And so it's nice to have, if there's 4 people over here playing a big heavy game and somebody comes in and there's 2 or 3 people sitting around between games, to have these little quick, easy to teach, easy to play, it goes through quickly. And so if another group finishes and they're wanting to reorganize, you're able to say, oh, we're going to be at this for maybe 5 minutes or less, and then it'll be done, and I want to play this game with you. And so I like that, and still have that satisfying feeling of I had a little bit of strategy, like it wasn't all random. It was satisfying to play even in that short period of time. So yeah, I think this is one that I definitely need in a pocket as well.
Yeah, 100%. Do you have any thoughts on the shape of the box? Because in case you don't know, the box is shaped kind of like an artichoke.
Is it? So here's what I haven't discovered yet, because I haven't actually seen it live. But the cards are still like rectangular cards, right?
Yeah.
Inside that. So is it? Is there anything else in there with the cards, or does it just have like a little insert or something? I think it's super cute. I think it would catch your eye.
I think it is just the cards, and honestly, I'm starting to like tins and stuff and fancy shaped boxes less and less. But that's partially because I'm all about, when I go to a place, I want to be able to take a bunch of games with me. I'd like them to fit. Honestly, I mean, look, I shouldn't be bad-mouthing them because they pay me, but this is a gigamic version of point salad. It's called salad de pois, which is, again, a pun. So it's because deux in French means 2, and it's also deux. They both sound basically the same. It means of. So it's salad of points or salad 2 points. So it's kind of it's kind of funny. But yeah, when you've, and like my own game Yogi, I mean, I mean, people like it, and clearly other people like it, and I'm going to trust the publisher with that. I personally prefer the Hungarian version because that actually comes in a box. Even though I can't read it. So I just like boxes personally.
Yeah.
I like boxes with a little thumb hole. But then it's how does everyone else feel? I mean, let me know, Flo, Alec, anyone in the chat. How do you feel? Do you like boxes to be rectangular and cuboid like this, or where's it? Do you like these kinds of boxes, or do you like tins or fancy shapes? Which ones do you like? Let me know. And what do you think, Sarah? Do you have an opinion on this?
Well, I have a big IKEA bag that I carry games in when I go somewhere. And so I actually don't mind smaller and even oddly shaped things. I always take Hive when I take it somewhere in the bag that came with it, which is round.
But bags are nice because bags kind of fits into those corners.
Yeah. But I feel like something like this is small enough that I could just, if I'm like, oh, I want one more thing. Oh, that's little, and it'll fit in this little space right here between, nothing is shaped. None of the boxes are the same sizes. So I feel like there are little spots for little funky shaped things. So, but I also, you know what, Bez, I do not own a lot of games. I don't own hundreds of games. I own tens of games. I maybe own 30 games total that are my own personal games. So it's not like I have a whole lot and need the extra space for, squishing things in. And I think here's the other thing. I think it's kind of brilliant. And this comes from 20 plus years in advertising and public relations. This little box is not necessarily going to fit on your shelf somewhere, right? It's going to sit in front of other things because it's cute. And you're like, oh, look how cute this is. Oh, it's going to fit on this space in the shelf. Here are my boxes of games, and Abandon All Artichokes is sitting on the shelf in front of them. You're always going to see it. Whether, even if you personally, Bez, don't do that, I guarantee you there are people who do, and it's kind of a brilliant marketing move.
Yeah, I agree 100%. It feels like things like, I kind of agree. I mean, there have been some fancy things, and then they do get put in certain points. Alex says, I love small box games, so Wibble Plus Plus, now known as the LDEC, Kanabe, and No Thanks are all great just to have in a bag. You get as much box as the game requires and not much more. True. I don't mind tins for kids or family games because it's an attractive and robust packaging for selling and to be chucked around the house. And yeah, like everyone's come up with some really good points. Thank you for being part of the discussion, Flo and Alex and Sarah. It's been lovely to have you. And so I want to finish off just by saying thank you very much for being here. If people want to check you out, there will be the links. But what are there any forthcoming things that you would like to give a very quick shout out to?
Games wise, yes. If you follow me on Twitter, if you like little journaling RPGs like Gian Shim and other people do, I am putting together a journaling RPG and looking for playtesters.
Cool. And I will say that, those are my links scrolling underneath. If you want to check out my future streams, then go there. Otherwise, I'm stuffbybez.com. I do want to remind people of the LDEC design contest. So stuffbybez.com/design contest or stuffbybez.com/art contest, which you can see at the bottom line down there. And the design, and both of them, the winner will get £100. Plus, if the game's good enough to be published, you'll get a 10% royalty contract, and they'll get mentorship. Top 5 people get offered some mentorship and a package of games. I'm a bit behind with sorting out everything from last year, but hopefully 2021 will be a bit better than 2020 because, pandemic. If there's anything that anyone else wants to share, feel free to share it. I am going to be back in about 3 hours. We're going to be playing a couple of games for the LDEC. We're going to be playing Nano Muckle and then Micro Muckle. I assume that if Alex is playing, Alex will beat me once more. But if you are here, then please, if you're live, then join the raid, and I am going to check out one of my lovely friends, Duchess, if Duchess is streaming. If you're not watching live, then this is pretty much all the show, and I hope that you've enjoyed watching us play. It's a weird thing because I don't particularly enjoy watching other people play games. I'm just not into it. I enjoy hearing people converse. I enjoy it when I say things and I'm part of a conversation. I'm okay with that, but like, watch it play, that's just not for me. But and I have no interest in but but I just find that let's go to Duchess, and I want to say thank you. So if you do find this interesting, feel free to give me feedback. That is always appreciated. There's nothing much more to say other than, of course, bye, 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 bye. This is the goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Flo. Bye-bye, Alex. And bye-bye, Sarah. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm going
Good
to
to
end
see
it now.
everyone.